for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Hey, Daddy, this is Dollar Beat.
BoxingVoice.com.
No matter what nobody say, man, Spirit, can't nobody fuck with me, man. You know, I can't be fucked with, you know.
Dollar D Beyonce Productions.
Whether you pay to see me win or you pay to see me lose, you're gonna pay. Fuck it, the kids still gotta eat. I don't have to watch, you know, any footage of a fighter. I mean, because I'm Floyd Mayweather, everybody gotta watch me. I knew eventually I was gonna have to fight Oscar over. I feel like he was straight up and down, no special effects.
BoxingVoice.com.
How can Canelo have the biggest deal? Your deal is for $300 million, and I made $350 million just in one fight. And you're fighting on an app.
BoxingVoice.com.
I'm a king, okay? I eat a feast. Every time I eat a feast. And when I get up from the table, I don't give a fuck who get the leftovers. At the end of the day, follow my green print.
Dollar D Beyonce Productions.
BoxingVoice.com.
What up, and welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, what up? I'm hoping that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, helping us reach our goals, because guess what? This is our third time going live today. That's right. Numero tres. So I'm hoping that you subscribed already and you're getting, your notifications because you click that notification bell, and you're ready to rock out with us because we got some good boxing talk right here. Looks like Terence Crawford took to his social media after Jose Ramirez did an interview, probably the same interview that we reported on not too long ago where Ramirez was stating, that he is willing to fight Crawford when he moves up, but not to compare him to Crawford now and to give him the time to get to 147 and, compare him once he's at 47 and is stronger. So Crawford must have got wind of it and took to his Instagram story and said, "Be patient, young fella. In due time, when you ready, I'll be right here to gladly hand you your first L." But then Jose Ramirez obviously noticed it because Terence added him. And, he quote tweeted the story or quote Instagram reposted the story, as you can see on our thumbnail. And he added his own to the bottom of it where he said, "I got unfinished business at 140, but once I'm done, I'll be more than honored to move up and challenge you. I'm also hungry." And he put the lion face. So, I mean, look, they're doing what they have to do. There's really no spins to this whatsoever. Quick little news segment here on Crawford and Ramirez going back and forth. We all know this fight is anywhere between 2 and 3 years from happening, but I guess it's good to see Crawford taking advantage of social media, and you gotta report on this stuff, I gotta let you know that Crawford wants all the smoke, and I gotta let you know that Ramirez is looking for more time. But we got some co-hosts, unlike the first two shows. Let me head on out to them.
I said that, where the ace at? Where the ace at?
What's up, man? Yeah, I just want to say I saw a fight too.
It's me, Mario.
What up? Yeah, man, it's funny that we go to this right now because I did see Max boxing today, or Max on boxing, I should say. And this was pushed heavily towards the end with Mark Kriegel, I think is how you say the last name. And they had talked about this, and we had talked about this. I specifically told Bob that I think that this is the super fight in the waiting, but the spin they were putting on is they think that Crawford should actually go down to 140 to fight one of these guys or make a catch weight. But it's just a long time still. You know, you still got so much time before Ramirez fights Postal and then fights Taylor. You know, assuming he beats Postal, obviously. But you know, that shouldn't be any trouble. But yeah, we'll chop it up. What up, Doomy?
I'm the most brutal, most vicious, and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Legend and conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody like me. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from their club. There's no one that can match.
What's up, fellas, man? I apologize for this morning not being here, but my IKEA gauntlet has ended. Doomy is done with the chairs. Yeah, man, what can I tell y'all, fellas, man? You know, we spoke on this a little while back, mentioned this, how good, how great it would be, you know, and yeah, I would definitely love to see this fight. We did mention that we would definitely want him to acclimate, as we always do with any fighter moving up. So, you know, it won't be happening anytime soon, but you know, by the time Ramirez is ready, how old and how durable and still reactive can Crawford be the same as the younger Crawford? Because you know, time passes by, and you know, I just don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna give it, like, in this stage right now, I would say Crawford 80-90% beats Jose. Like, in a couple years from now, I don't know. I just don't know.
No, I agree. I agree that it's so far out that we just don't know if Crawford will lose a step, will take a loss, and will the same exact thing happen to Ramirez. It's not a given that he beats Josh Taylor. The UK fans in the chat obviously are picking Josh to beat Jose Ramirez, so he has so much to do, right? So he's got to fight Postal. Then maybe they can hammer out a Josh Taylor fight, because Josh also has to fight his mandatory, the Thailand guy. Then, like I said, maybe they can hammer negotiations out. Then they got training camps, build up, then the fight, then some rest. Then is he ready to move up to 47? Who are we going to get him to fight at 47? Does he just want one fight at 47? Is it two before Crawford? So Crawford is 32 years old, man. Can he afford to wait 2 years for Jose Ramirez to get ready? I mean, if we go to Danny Garcia, how many years did it take him before he was officially at 147? You know, are they going to rush Jose? Why? Keep making Crawford wait, get him older. You know what I mean? Canelo fought Triple G at 35. If you could get Crawford at 35, you're golden. You're golden.
Yeah, listen, I think it's got to be stated that we're talking the Taylor Ramirez winner, because, you know, Ramirez alone, it doesn't, if he loses it defeats the purpose. Because look, we talk all the time about pound for pound and what that means. We even had a conversation not that long ago about heavyweights and whether they should even be nominated for pound for pound because they can only fight in that division. Well, think about if, you know, Crawford were to go and move up from 140 to 147 and come back down. What that does for his legacy over the hopes of beating an old Pacquiao, and I'm not saying that Pacquiao isn't great right now, but, you know, I just don't know if one avenue surpasses the other. I think he gets just as much credit for beating the best at 140 after being the best at 140 and coming back from 147.
Message. Donald Banks says, whoever wants to bet me whatever that Crawford gun beat the brakes off of Ramirez, it's going to be like how he did Felix Diaz. Taps on the head. Laughing emoji.
So I just want to add that Crawford was 30 years old when he moved up. It happened in 2018 of June, you know, when he fought Jeff Horn. So Ramirez is 27. So again, if he takes us 2 to 3 years, you can't rush him because Crawford didn't get to welterweight till 47. And if he takes 2 to 3 years because he's trying to undispute, you can't rush him because Crawford obviously, was undisputed. Listen. Just for context, Crawford's last 6 opponents are John Molina Jr., Julius Ndongo, Jeff Horn, Jose Benavidez Jr., Amir Khan and Ejidijus Kavalaskis are his last
Got it good.
6.
That was a good one. So I guess you're naming those names to tell us that that elite name is still yet to come, or?
Well, I mean, no, I'm just saying that's the context. This is because if he gets a Ramirez, Ramirez is a lot more accomplished than all these guys. I'm just saying that's his
2
last
to 3
6.
years from now.
That's his last 6.
I mean,
I can't say anything else, but that's his last 6.
Check it out though. 2 to 3 years from now, though, even though we're in a pandemic and everything's been like super pushed back, 2 years. I mean, Crawford's gonna face one of the other top guys. I think that by then, before Ramirez tries to get a crack at him, Crawford's probably gonna have gotten that fight. That fight.
With who?
I mean,
yeah, with who? In 2 years, who?
In 2 years, I mean, it could be anybody, right? It could be either Pacquiao, Earl Spence, Danny Garcia.
Don't know, man.
Danny Garcia. I mean,
listen, there's so much opportunity over on that side that it could be like 2 years of great fights without any one of them fighting Crawford. And I'm not saying that that's right. I'm not saying that's what I want. I'm just saying that PBC's in a position that they could freeze this dude out for a long time. Let him get old.
I think the money to be made won't. Yeah, I think that it'll dissolve those barriers that you guys are kind of mentioning right now.
And that's cool. But let's stay in context, right? And with facts. Danny is the mandatory to Earl. It's 2 belts. So when you're assessing risk and reward, Crawford and Earl are equal risk, but there's more reward with Earl because you got 2 belts. So that's easy to take Danny off the table for Crawford. And then you're saying Pacquiao. I'm not going to take Pacquiao off the table, but you know that Pacquiao picks you. You don't pick Pacquiao, so I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, you're mentioning names that probably won't get a shot, or he won't get a shot at them. But if you guys are watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It helps with the visibility of the show, helps us grow, lets us know that you enjoy, that we come back numerous times a day. Today is our 3rd time going live, so please, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the YouTube channel and help us get to that first milestone of 115,000. Right now, we're at 114,894, so we're really right there. Just need a couple of 100 and something more people to go ahead and subscribe and get us to that 115 mile mark, man. We've been kind of going very slow, so we need you guys to kind of join in and get us where we need to go. But yeah, man, that's my thoughts, man. Those fights are not realistic. Doomy's putting things in the air that are not realistic.
So okay, let me just, I guess, ask you guys. So there is no fight that he has besides Ramirez. Like, what? So Crawford sits on the sideline for two hours.
But that's what I'm saying. I think this is the better route. I'm not saying that it's the route that I prefer more. I just think that if we're looking at opportunity, right, and we're realizing that the PBC side might not be the opportunity right now for Crawford, then what are we building towards with these Earl Spence shows and these Earl Spence, conversations? If there is actually just as good, if not maybe even better, arguably, opportunity for him to go and prove his pound-for-pound supremacy by going and fighting the person who comes out the winner between Taylor and Ramirez, and as far as money, I mean, I don't know. The UK brings a lot of dollars. The Mexican-American brings a lot of dollars. I obviously see that there is money in a Spence fight, a Garcia fight, a Thurman fight, but I don't know. Is there as much, or maybe not that less amount of money on the line for him to fight, the undisputed 140-pound king? I think there's money for that. I do.
Yeah, man. All right. So, I mean, looking over the list, Jamal James is busy with Delorme. All right. Let me see if I can put this here on screen share, give you guys box rec and their top, whatever they got there. What is this? You got top 25 showing him. Earl Spence busy with Danny. Terrence
About Regis. Is Regis busy?
Prograis is not, but he's looking for a catch weight, I believe. I'm sure given the right amount of money, they could give it to him. But honestly, again,
Bro, that's crazy.
Again, being realistic, right? Let's be realistic here. Aren't we going to criticize Crawford if he fights Regis Prograis coming off of a loss to a 140-pound dude?
Yeah, maybe unfairly. I think it's a great fight. I mean, it's the first time my brain's ever considered the two, so it's probably a little more excited thinking about it than it than it probably should be. But I agree. You're right. I think coming off the loss, it doesn't do for him what it would have done before the loss. You get what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I said that right. But.
I've been thought about it because if you remember, they had words, right? Like Regis was saying that he was claiming Crawford was ducking him, and that's why he was moving up. And that's the thing, like that energy doesn't fit anymore, so we need Regis to rebuild that allure.
Yeah.
Go ahead and become the Ragaroo again. Go beat Sergey Lipinets, and then I'll be ready for that. If you can't fight Sergey, right, because you're with Lou, maybe Terrence should fight Sergey. Now,
Maurice Hooker would have been great in terms of a leading into a Crawford fight.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Now, Sergey Lipinets, where are you, Sergey?
I think he's at a 12.
12. You're right. Sergey Lipinets is at 12, and he has had 3 welterweight fights. Not on that level, but Eric Bonet, we at least know him. He lost to Porter. Lamont, we know him. He lost to Matisse and Earl and Danny. And I have no clue who's Jaynar Inson. I don't know him. But this is a decent name. He's not accomplished much. I think the biggest win he got is Latikanen, maybe? Not even. Sheesh. Oh, wow. I thought he beat Latikanen, no? All right, so the biggest win is Lamont Peterson. When did he get Peterson? Right after Earl or before Earl? After Earl. Okay. I mean, look. We'll put that on the side. That's not a bad name. But it is we'll see if it becomes being the best of the best. I mean, the best of the best or the best of the rest. So you got David Avanesian there. I don't even think that should be an option.
Ugas is out of the picture for sure.
Ugas out of the picture. He took his fight with Abel Ramos. He announced it on his Instagram this morning. He's going Abel Ramos route. Who Ramos isn't even in here. Where is Ramos on BoxRec, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Jose Ramos?
Abel.
Oh, Abel Ramos.
I don't see him anywhere.
Probably got a few of them.
They don't even got Ugas fight registered on BoxRec yet. But Jesse Vargas, he's coming off the Mikey loss. Damn. Brandon said
you know him. You know Abel Ramos good or no?
No, champ. No.
I know you know Brian Perella.
Yes.
So that was his last fight. He did a TKO in the 10th round.
Yeah,
he's fought Francisco Santana.
Abel is would you call yourself a little journeyman?
He lost to Jamal James.
Yeah.
Majority decision.
And he beat Chi Santana, Brian Perella. Those are 2 good wins. Let me see what else he got.
He got Ivan.
Wait, what's wrong with Jamal? Oh, my bad. Never mind.
He lost to Ivan Branchek. He lost to Regis Prograis. I mean, look. Prograis knocked him out. Branchek couldn't. Emmanuel Robles.
Oh, Maurice Hooker got a draw with him.
There you go. So, I mean, maybe he's durable. He looks like he's been giving the good guys a tough fight. Look, Jamal James went 10, majority. Branchek went 10. And then he knocked out Perella in the last round of 10. So we'll see, man. We'll see. It's Ugas title fight, interim championship on the line. But back to Crawford, I think Quadratulo Abdurakhorov is what Brandon from Cincinnati recommended. He's the guy that beat Luis Collazo last. Look, he hasn't even fought, though, since October of last year, and that was over Collazo. And honestly, I don't think this kid. Remember, I was saying that Collazo was about to stop him, and then he couldn't because of the it was like an accidental headbutt, and Collazo's eye was all beat up.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
But Collazo was putting the pressure on him. This kid is just that. Like, his body's built like a kid. He's 5'9" and 11, 5'9" and a half. And look, Crawford. Damn, I already took Crawford's out. Crawford.
I got Crawford. He's
He's how tall?
5'8", 74-inch reach.
5'8". All right, that's not bad. Quadratulo same height, but I promise you, Quadratulo looks so small in that fight.
He looks more compact, like his arm's short, right?
But I mean, look again, Quadratulo. I wouldn't fight him if I'm Crawford. I would rather fight Sergey. He's more known than Quadratulo. Quadratulo is nobody. Omar Figueroa's coming off a loss. Velasquez, he already beat. Josecito Lopez, I think he's coming off a loss, but that's a good fight. Oh, he actually got the John Molina win. So then he might get some credit. You see, because if it was like he's coming off of that Keith Thurman loss, maybe not. But people have already been calling for Josecito to get a shot, but Josecito's another one that hasn't fought in almost a year. You know what I mean? So, again, best of the rest. Best of the rest. So now we got 3 options with Lipinets, Quadratulo, and Josecito. Those are good options. Delorme's busy. Figueroa coming off a loss. Ramos busy with Ugas. Ortiz busy with Samuel Vargas. Busbutin is popped. He's dirty. Formella still top option with that belt.
That's that belt, man.
It's registered right here, as you can see, International Boxing Organization, welterweight title. He hasn't fought. Yeah, he did fight since Thulani Minch, so he fought this year, and he got a unanimous decision. Look, this dude's got 145 rounds boxed. He's been going decisions, But again, for Crawford and his team, which I text Bomac, he had told me to text him, and now he ain't answer. I don't know what the hell. But for Crawford and his team, Lipinets is more known than Formella, Quadratulo. Josecito takes the cake for all of them. Josecito had a fight with Victor in Barclay where he upset the apple cart. Then he had a fight with Canelo. So Josecito is the name right now. He's at the top. It's Josecito, Sergey Lipinets, Sebastian Formella, Quadratulo, that order. Let's see what else we can pick up. Ray Robinson deserved it, so it's too late to go back and give it. And what I mean by that is Ray Robinson really beat Velasquez, but didn't get the decision. So they should have just gave it to him. You know what I mean? Because his own trainer, Bomac, is on audio saying, the guy didn't even beat him, man. He got a gift decision draw. I don't even know why we fighting him. So he said that on air. So it's like, you should have just gave the dude that got the draw the win. The fight. Thulani Minch, did he get a win since the...
But that would have been Ray Robinson's, what, 3rd loss?
Yeah, but Ray's always in a tough fight. But that would have been...
That's true.
That would have been...
how many does he... I meant to ask how many losses he has. How many losses?
He's got 3. One by knockout.
No, he's in tough. He's a guy that be in tough. Like,
Look at retrospect. I mean, well, not retrospect, but and whatever. Brad Solomon, who Virgil Ortiz just knocked out, he beat Ray Robinson. Sean Porter beat Ray Robinson. And British Prescott, Udani Ulgas knocked him out. He's the only one to knock him out. Nice. You wilding like that, champ. Okay. And Velasquez got the draw, and Kelly got the draw. Those are 2 robberies too, by the way. He beat both of those fights. The Kelly fight, that was sad. And the Velasquez fight was sad. But he ain't done nothing since them draws. Look, he ain't fight since June. We wouldn't give Crawford no credit for fighting Ray Robinson at all. Thulani Minch ain't fight since the loss to Formella. Ennis ain't ready. Kelly, what he done since... He ain't ready anyway. Eddie won't put Kelly in. Van Heerden, man, he's been saying it, bro. And I heard an interview today with Jerry Cormish, you know, and what's the heavyweight from New York that fought George? Jerry Cooney.
Oh, Jerry Cooney, yeah.
Jerry Cooney, they had Bob Arum on the show, and Bob said that they're looking to bring back Crawford in the end of the year. I think he said October.
Wait, you mean Van Heerden?
No, looking to bring back Crawford.
Well, but what are you talking about Chris Van Heerden for?
I'm tying in again.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good because Van Heerden, if you go to his social media, he's been posting it. He's been on some Maurice Lee shit. Straight up. He's been on his Maurice Lee. He feels like, he deserves the opportunity. But what has he done since then? Not much. You know what I mean? He's fought all nondescript dudes I never heard of.
He's on a 5-fight win streak. All of them decisions, I think, except for one.
Dude, and
it's all decisions.
And he got a majority decision with Stephen Claggett, bro, who's from Canada, who he should have knocked out. But then look at these names. I can't pronounce not one name after Steve.
Yeah, after Steve Claggett, they get pretty tough.
Saki Shikukakutu?
I was thinking Saki Shikudaku. Shikukutu?
Timo looks like he's related to Schwartz. What's that dude Tyson Fury fought?
Oh, yeah.
Yo, listen, but
Maroni Montez.
But the way that you sell this fight,
Aslanbek.
I'm not saying I'm happy with this fight. I might even do 1 or 2 shows clowning this fight. But the way that you sell this fight is with the Earl loss. This one right here, where is it? Where's his Earl loss? Right here. Earl Spence loss. Let me screen share again. So Van Heerden lost to Earl, So it's about how good could Crawford do. Earl did it at 54. Crawford will do it at 47. Earl did it in 8. How many rounds could Crawford do it? But this is where we're at, brother. This is where we're at. Van Heerden. And I'll put Van Heerden right after Formella. I think Quadratullo keeps dropping down. He's not known. Castillo Clayton doesn't have a signature win or an American television win. So it's hard to sell him. So, I'll put him right under the guy we just mentioned. Who the hell we just mentioned? Shit. We mentioned
Chris Van Heerden?
Yes. So after Chris goes Castillo, then Quadratullo. And I think that's it, man. We run out of options unless they do an Anthony Juice Young, but he's got losses. I don't know has he fought since Saddam Ali? He has not. He has not. So that's June. He hasn't fought since June of last year. But he got that big upset win over Saddam Ali. So they could show highlights of Saddam upsetting Cotto and then Juice upsetting Saddam and then sell the fight with Crawford. But, I mean, we're deep. Like, that's number 40 rank, right? 40. So we're deep. We're deep, I would stay with the first 5 names we mentioned so far. We got number 1 top option was Josecito Lopez. Number 2 was, you remember, champ? Killing me.
Oh, my bad. I was looking at this this Alexander fight.
Number 2, I guess it's Formella. And then 3, Clayton. 4, Quadratullo. I think I'm missing 1 dude, though.
Yeah, you're missing one.
So it's number 1,
Josecito.
Josecito number 1.
Yeah, Josecito's the top.
Lipinets number 2. Formella, because he got the IBO, number 3. Clayton, because he's undefeated, coming from Canada. That's about all we could scrape up for him. Looks the part, though. Physically, he'll look good on the poster and in the face-off, And then Quadratullo rounds off the last position because, he's the most unknown out of all of them. But that's the options. I mean, this is, like I said, it was just a little quick breaking news, letting you know that Ramirez, firing back at Crawford. Crawford definitely coming at Ramirez, and this is where we are realistically with a fight with Crawford. Yeah.
And I just wanted to, because you were making so much of the Collazo fight with what's his name, Alexander, whatever, or no, I mean not Alexander. What's his name? Yeah. And I'm watching it again, and he's getting his brains bashed in.
Who?
Like, Collazo's beating him like a drum.
No, and he's gonna be beating him worse to the body, but that eye, man, it's the eye, bro. Poor Collazo never could get a break, bro. Never could get a break. Never.
Yo, this is crazy.
They're showing Jamal Herring right now. We got Jamal scheduled for tomorrow, Wednesday at 11:30. 11:30. We're gonna talk to Jamal James and see how he's doing. But yeah, man, I guess final thoughts. Those are your 5 options, Bob. You got yourself a good old Josecito Lopez. He's been in the ring. Got the win over Victor Ortiz, upset special in Barclays Center. Then he got the big fight with Canelo across the street from Sergio Martinez and Julio Cesar Chavez. Made history with that. And then he gave a damn good account of himself versus Keith Thurman. In between there, they could pluck out highlights with him and Maidana, where he was beating Maidana until he got knocked out. He's a decent fight. I mean, he's not young. He's not young at all, but he's a decent fight. I mean, he's ranked number 18 on BoxRec. I don't know that any sanctioning body's got him ranked. I should double check that. Does anybody have Josecito ranked? But, yeah, I mean, he fought in September, so it's still a lot of time off for Josecito as well. So
yeah,
I'm looking here, and I don't see Lopez on these rankings. Yeah, he's not ranked, poor kid. Shit. Oh, there he goes, number 9 in the WBC. Josecito Lopez. Damn, they took Sebastian Formella out the WBO rankings? Damn, he ain't getting no shot at Crawford. It's over. He in the IBF, though, at number 9, Formella is. Quadratullo done moved up to 6 in the WBC. All right, well, that is it. Damn, what the hell? Let me Google this. There is someone named Karen. I can't even pronounce the last name in the welterweight rankings of the WBA. Let me find out.
Of the WB what?
And Karen's definitely a man from the Ukraine, from Chev, Ukraine. How do you pronounce his last name?
Wait, what? Which one was the WB? Oh, you said?
WBA. WBA.
Oh yeah, I see.
Karen Chukadjian.
Kuchaghajian.
Chuck Kuhadzian.
Never heard of him.
Chuck Kuhadzian.
I don't know who that is. Come. But yeah, man, that's GTO, Instagram. Well, actually, we got a few calls I'm going to go out to. Anybody on the line, if you guys want to rock out, let us know. Real quick, final thoughts are, that's my top 5. Josecito, Lipinets, Sebastian Formella, Castillo Clayton, Quadratullo, Abdurakhorov. That's it.
Yeah, listen, I really don't even care as long as they have a plan. And that's all this is to me with the Taylor Ramirez stuff, is finally having a plan that they can control. And because they can't control what Manny does, and nor should they. And they can't control what Earl does or Thurman or Garcia or any of them. And they all have each other to fight anyway. So I just want a plan. As long as it leads to some sort of big fight between the winner of Taylor Ramirez, I'm all for it.
For sure. Let me go out to these sponsors and then get to these callers. You know the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time. Voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
All right. Looking like Steve in Chicago. What up?
Yeah, hey, what's up? Yeah, I was thinking about the names you were saying. Now, me, the fan in me, I would like Lopez. But if I'm ESPN, I would take Formella, man, and they would hype the shit out of that as some kind of unification. So for ESPN, I think Formella would make the most sense as far as attracting more viewers. They could really hype that on social media and that like it's some type of unification. What do you think?
Heck yeah, man. I've been calling for him when Thulani needed the shot, man. Poor guys out there like in Africa somewhere. That title shot would have did him some justice.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. We're going to the commissioner, Sodi. What up? Looking like he just listening. We got Brandon in Cincinnati. What up? Oh, Sony, what up? Oh, guess not.
Hey, what's up, Ness? Can you hear me?
We do.
Yeah, about the Jose Ramirez, but weren't we just talking about like 6, 8 months ago about how these fighters, and we was giving Crawford shit about fighters coming up to face him, and he's just making them look horrible. Then all of a sudden, we just throw that back at Crawford, like why are you fighting? Like, why are you bringing up fighters to fight you? So, do you really think that Jose Ramirez could be a good fight down the line if he does choose to move up to 147?
2-3 years from now, yeah, he got a lot of business. That's what I'm saying. He not ready yet.
Yeah, definitely not. And that's what I mean. I guess I don't know like why you talk shit to a fighter that you don't expect to see 2 or 3 years down the line from now.
Honestly, he didn't talk any mess, man. He was actually very polite and said, I got unfinished business at 140, but once I'm done, I'll be more than honored to move up and challenge you. I'm also hungry, and he put a lion face. So, first of all, he said honored. Secondly, he said challenge, not beat you. So he's showing all the respect to Crawford.
Yeah, that's definitely respect, Sean. Hey, yo, thanks for the show. Much love.
You already. Brandon, Cincinnati.
Yo, Ness, why you just do Tulani Ninja like that, bro? You said the poor guy's probably in Africa somewhere starving. He could have used that shot.
He could have, bro. He is from like Africa. I'm telling you, I'm about to check it out, but
Why?
I'm pretty sure he's from Africa.
Why you saying like he's just a little kid with a fly on his face from the Feed the Children commercial or something, bro?
Bruh, it ain't easy. I follow an Instagram channel of like the African boxing channel out there, bruh. They be doing pad work in the dirt, man.
Hey, nah, man, that was
And
just
look,
funny the way you said it.
he is from South Africa. He from Eastern Cape, South Africa. Though, is that any better?
Yeah, South Africa is pretty. I think that's one of the more, I guess, wealthy parts of Africa, South Africa. But on to the topic, man. At this point, Bud needs to do what everybody else do, man. Just think business first. We always pressuring Bud to dare to be great, but these cats could do what's best as far as business goes. I mean, perfect example, Ugas, man. He's fighting Abel Ramos, a natural 140 pounder who got stopped by Prograis for a fake belt rather than trying to be great.
Yeah, but
to fight Bud.
he got to receive an offer to try to be great. They got to send him something. Like right now, the fight's not even on BoxRec. PBC ain't announced it. Yo, Bob needs to send an offer. Like, yo, take this. I don't know what you think is fair. 500,000.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't even know.
He
I don't even know what's fair these days, man. Cause you know, look at Javonta, 75,000 for a title shot. You could have never told me that. I never would have believed that.
Yeah, like I said, man. Everybody else thinking business first. Bud, start thinking business first, man. Don't dare to be great. Forget that. Do what everybody else doing. But that's my call, man. I'm looking forward to is we still having the beautiful young lady on the show tomorrow?
Yes, sir. 7 p.m. She's on at 7:15.
I guess with all the backlash I received for my Patreon comment, I'll go ahead and delete it. Make some corny shit like Stone Bone talking about you that my woman's the apple of my eye, or that corny shit he was saying. Guess mine. I guess mine was a little too pimpish, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete it. That's my call.
All right, champ.
Right, you sent her a message that was like meant for the DMs. It wasn't that it was inappropriate. It was just like it shouldn't have been something that we all saw.
Exactly, but we going to 704 North Carolina. What it do?
What it do, TVV? Hey, man, what's up, man? Y'all cutting the show early tonight, or y'all coming back from main event? What's going on?
I mean, yo, like, that, to me, wasn't worth a live fight chat, man. Like, Jose Cepeda, like, Andy Vince's, he's like the co-main, like, this a throne fight chat right here, you know what I'm saying, from the bed.
Yeah. Hey, man, now, I don't know y'all gonna get this down the pipeline, but I just saw somebody report that supposedly Wilder fired Breland, man.
Said what now?
They said Wilder fired Breland. What I've seen on a couple YouTube pages report that says Wilder has fired Breland. I don't know, I think y'all be getting that soon, next couple days, but I want to throw that out there, see if y'all can find out what the hell going on with that. But I'll let y'all in the morning, man.
All right, champ. That would be definitely news, especially after so many people called for him not to fire him, right? We'll see. But that is the last caller, man. Catch us on the next one. That's GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Yeah, peace.
At Mario Mugi on Twitter, at Mario Mugi on Instagram. See you in the morning. Peace.
They said we got super chats I ain't get to. My bad, LV Schlugger.
Oh, man. I didn't even I forgot to open it up.
We got looking like Derek Lincoln says, sorry, but I don't want to see Crawford fight another unproven fighter at welterweight. He needs to fight a PBC fighter, period, to get any respect at 147. I hear you, champ. I hear you. Actually, we really hear you. Esso Akuni says, is the eventual matchup Taylor versus Ramirez a pay-per-view? I doubt it. Maybe if they get... I don't see how, it's a pay-per-view. Like, Taylor's not from over here. And Ramirez, he ain't got a big enough American win. He didn't get that win. Like, his win was to Taylor on Dazn. Like, he needs that win to take him over.
I don't know. I think we need to wait and see to what that win does to the career of each guy. You know what I mean? One of them's going to get the win, theoretically. And I don't know. I think we got to wait and see. Just like he said, don't judge me off of where I'm at right now. Judge me off of 2 years when I'm there. I think he could be a star by then, enough of a star that makes it a pay-per-view.
I don't know if you heard it though, because he said Taylor Ramirez is a pay-per-view. So what I'm saying, even
I'm so sorry. I thought he said is the winner of Taylor. I'm so sorry. My bad. Yeah, I heard that wrong completely.
Because even if we go off what you're saying, we still need to watch that fight to see if the pay-per-view star emerges. And that.
Yeah, exactly. No. I'm sorry. I answered the wrong question. Yeah, I don't think it is pay-per-view right now. I don't.
Me neither. We got another.
I think
call
it leads
there.
to it.
I'm gonna try and find it. You got the thing pulled up? If not, I got it. I'm open.
Nah, I tried to pull it because what happened was I had closed it on accident or to pull something else up, and now it won't pull up anything but the last one.
I got. Oh, this is a new. Oh no, wrong place. 3:30 here. 3:30. Looking like Jonathan Sims. What up?
What's happening? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can. What's up, brother?
All right, man. Let me put my foot in this. I'm not too mad at the options you gave far as Crawford. It is what it is, man. Like, this is the boat he put himself in, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know who it was that called and said, You know, he can't believe that Ugas is fighting for a regular versus fighting for Bud. And it's like, bruh, you act as if Bud is a money fight. He's a legacy fight. There's no money in fighting Bud. So, of course, if I'm Ugas, I'm fighting that dude and then possibly Bud after. So I got more chips for bargaining. Like, think business, bruh. You just think I'm fanatic. I don't even understand how there's enough money for Lopez, for Loma. I don't understand how there's enough money for Lopez and Loma, but you don't have enough money to put Crawford a nice piece of steak on the table. You got Sean Porter. Hell, go fight Boots. Paul Maurice Hooker to the table. You know what I'm saying? It's just like y'all just want these scraps. Y'all don't want Bud to fight scraps, but then y'all want to call him a great fighter. Like, if Bud was so great, he really need to create his own lane at this point. Move up, get that WBO, possibly unify, move down, take whoever took his WBO. Like, it's time for him to create his own lane instead of just waiting for stuff to come to him. Bruh, you can fight, but you're not marketable. You're not a big piece of steak. Like, there's no money in fighting you, so why would I just, like, big-time name guys just fight you on your accord? It doesn't make sense. And it's like people don't want to ignore that because of his skill set. Yes, he's a great fighter, but that's it. Like, he's not bringing a lot to the table. Call out Broner. Like, there's a lot of options, but it's like he want to sit at the top of the hill, and for people to come to him, go make your way, bro. If you a hustler, go out there and hustle and get the job done and create your way. Like, follow the blueprint or the green print, the money print from Floyd. Like, I don't get it. I really just don't get it. It's not making sense. Lopez is about to fight Loma, but you ain't got enough money to pay Sean Porter to fight Bud. Like, it just doesn't make sense. I don't get it, but that's my call.
All right. Good call, man. Good rant. Happy that we're here to give you the place to definitely get it off your chest. Looking like we got lids low.
Ness, real quick.
Yo.
Did he say Boots?
I doubt he said Boots. I ain't hear
okay,
that. But I see
bad.
somebody else saying Boots.
I thought I caught that. My bad.
I see someone else saying Boots. Decatur, Georgia, talk to me.
What is happening, fellas? Shout out to Bob.
What up?
To the last cat real quick. So you say make your own way, but ain't that what Bud doing, bro? Bud doing what he want to do and not doing what everybody doing. So, again, if you ain't a Bud fan, you ain't gonna understand it, and that's all right. As far as you, Ned, shouted, you see how you was sitting there trying to figure out opponents for Bud? Now imagine how Bud feels. He can't even look over at PBC. Ain't nobody trying to do nothing. So it's like, shouted, that's why Bud.
We said Josecito. Josecito's PBC.
What? Okay. Well, we'll take him. Fine. PBC, we'll take him. Because like I always say, it really don't matter who it is. But we'll take Lopez, sure. Keith beat him in what round?
I think Keith went 12 with him, right?
Yeah, I don't think he did. He stop him?
I don't know. I think he went 12.
Okay, but yeah, that's my call, man. But shout out, Kyle found number one, Bud Crawford.
All right, brother. Well, that seems to be everybody now for sure. Let me just double check.
Yeah, it was a majority decision.
Perfect. I was actually a few clicks away. But Nest GTO, Instagram, and Twitter, like I said, just a little quick breaking news. Felt like it was worth it, and it looks like it was. Peace.
At Marvin McGee on Twitter. Peace.